Carrington Cardinal basketball is brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. Now, Carrington Cardinal basketball.
We welcome you to the East Gymnasium in the Central City. It is Carrington Cardinal girls basketball on a YouTube exclusive this afternoon from Carrington. Today, the Cardinals go for 10 in a row against the only team that has beaten them in region play this season. It's the Carrington Cardinals and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros coming up very shortly. With Tate Wolski, who will be patrolling the camera for us for This Week in Carrington Sports tomorrow night. BJ Walters with you. It is two teams playing exceptionally good basketball at the moment. Carrington, they come in with a record of 11-3. They've won 9 in a row. The most recent, a dominant 59-42 win Thursday night over the Kindred Vikings. They held Liza Trenbeth and Sierra Nipstead to 34 combined points. While an evening ago, just to put that into some sort of perspective, Northern Cass played Kindred. Nipstead and Trenbeth combined for 67. Nipstead had 40. Half as many Thursday night here in Carrington. But on the other side, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, who have won 7 of their last 8, that started with the 42-39 upset win at the Hillsboro Event Center just before Christmas for Dwayne Connell's team. They currently hold the number 5 seed in Region 2. We'll get to those standings in a couple of moments, but the Cardinals and Burros meeting for the second and final time in the regular season this afternoon. A lot to do on our pregame. We'll take a look at the region standings, take a look at what else is going on today. There are region games, not region games, but region teams in action today. We'll take a look at that and take a look into the matchup with Hall of Fame head coach Andy Broughton. And we will do all of that when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the acute care clinic.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jankoa, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Cardinals and Burros coming up very shortly from the Central City. Let's take a look at some information here. First, the Associated Press Division A poll that came out Wednesday, and boy, there's a lot of teams on that screen that Carrington has wins against. South Prairie Max, number 1. Thompson, number 2. We'll see about Valley City in 2 weeks. They're here on the 13th. Hazen, you see that 1 in the loss column, high. Same thing for South Prairie Max, and now for Kindred. Turtle Mountain is the only team to really figure out Carrington's defense at all this season. They are also receiving votes. You know, as nice as those rankings are, they don't really matter. Here's the ones that do. The Region 2A standings, and remember at the beginning of the year, Carrington was in first place. Well, they've done nothing wrong. It's just Thompson had a whole lot of region games this week, and they're now up to 11-1 in the region with just 2 games left. Now, their 2 games are difficult. Thursday at home against Carrington, then at the Devils Lake Sports Center. So it does not finish easy for Jason Bren's team. Carrington currently occupy the number 2 seed, but if they win out, they're the number 1 seed. It won't matter. Devils Lake number 3, 4 wins Minnewacan number 4. The Burros have a chance to have a winning record this year, and they're in the 5th spot. In fact, they play Mayport CG on Tuesday. If they win that game, there's almost no scenario which they don't finish 5th. So we'll keep an eye on that Tuesday night for the Burros. Grafton is 6th, Mayport CG is 7th, and Harvey Wells County is 8th. We mentioned there are region teams in action. It's not a lot of them. It's just a couple. Grafton playing Lisbon. Broncos looking for their first win of the season. And Kidder County is at Harvey Wells County. Don't forget after this, if you think it gets easier, Monday night, Carrington are at the Devils Lake Sports Center in a rematch of Tuesday's overtime win with the Firebirds. We've got it for you on radio at 6:45. Same deal Thursday at Thompson on radio at 6:45. And then, what is it the next week? Oh, it's 2 home games, the final 2 home games of the year against Mayport CG, and then the finale against Valley City. And that Mayport CG game will be a fun night because Sienna Top will be honored on senior night, the only senior in the program this season. Well, in the summer, Carrington head coach Andy Broughton was inducted into the North Dakota High School Coaches Association Hall of Fame, and the Hall of Famer joins us next when Cardinal basketball continues on the i3G Sports Network.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jango, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
On tap, I'm heading to Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. 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 Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be.
Keep going, keep going. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, no.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Back in Carrington, it's the Cardinals and the Burros coming up, and we're joined by Carrington head coach Andy Broughton. And coach, a game that certainly your girls will have had circled since the loss to them in December, but the return game from Hillsboro Central Valley today, a good test.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to do the job on the boards. They crash hard, and they got some perimeter players, so we got to be accounted for, and we just have to play a good overall game to mission accomplished today.
Thursday night, I'm so glad you brought up the rebounding, because going back and watching, that's the number one thing you notice. Kindred was one done. They did not get a lot of second chances out there.
Yeah, and that's kind of a pride thing. You put forth effort, box out and go get it, and then we give us a chance to run the court a little bit too afterwards. So we're hoping to do that today. If we can box out, secure that rebound and run the court a little bit, maybe it'll be in our favor.
I got a couple of texts last night. Of course, I was doing a different game, but I got a couple of texts saying, look at what Trenbeth and Nipstead did tonight, and night after what Carrington was able to do defensively. And they had scored 67 points last night. So the job you guys did on them, really, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, this effort, it's our versatility on defense. We got some, quick athletes that have some length to them, so they can get the hand in the face and do the job, and we can switch some screens if we have to and play another person. And they all take the challenge, and that's probably the most important part, that they're up to the challenge.
Today it's Hillsboro Central Valley, and you've coached a long time, including this group. I think that win over South Prairie Max grew your guys' confidence. Their win over you guys grew their confidence. They've now won 7 out of 8 since that game, and it's a confident group of players who have been through, especially their upperclassmen, they've been through some down years, and now they're building it.
Yeah, and they've added some nice pieces. Their freshmen have really turned their program around a little bit, but Olson and the Cotton have been playing for a number of years, so they got the experience on their side, but we're hoping that if we can do the job on defense and rebound and secure the ball, hit some outside shots, do some inside out, and do the little things to help us improve daily again.
What was Bettner really good at over in Hillsboro?
She had a couple floaters, she had a couple threes, so she got a good all-around game, and she got a pretty good handle, left, right, and trying to finish, and we gotta do a better job.
We talk about versatility on the perimeter. Is today a day where you have to sort of use your versatility in the post with players like Bettner and certainly with Olson and those girls who can really go get it? Olson's a double-double girl.
Yeah, we got MK's got a tough matchup. She got to do the job on the boards and stay in the game. She was in foul trouble. Harper had a little foul trouble. Of course, we didn't have Mara J. So we got to stay on the court tonight. And if we do that, I think we can be successful.
Well, Coach, have some fun out there and good luck.
Thanks, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Andy Broughton joining us. And when we come back, the Bassett Motors starting lineups when Cardinal basketball continues exclusively on KDAK The Cardinal on YouTube.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Bassett Motors.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
Back in Carrington, it's the Cardinals and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros coming up very shortly. And right now, the Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. First for Dwayne Connell and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. They start at one guard, a 5'3 senior, Addison Sare, averaging 2.5 points, a rebound and a half, and 3 assists per game. The other guard, and she's a good one, 5'7 freshman Raina Bettner, 10.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. At one forward, 5'7 junior Hadley Abendroth, 5.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and assists per game. The other forwards, 5'9 senior Paige Cotton, 11.7 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game. And Peyton Olson, 5'9 junior, averaging a double-double, 14 points and 11 rebounds. The Burros are 9-7, 4-5 in Region 2A play. Now for Carrington, they'll start at one guard, a 5'9 senior Sienna Top, 5.5 points, 3 rebounds, almost 2 assists per game. At another guard, and this was the biggest difference in the game in Hillsboro. They did not have Mara Johnson, the 5'8 sophomore guard, averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. At one forward, Harper Coleman, 5'8 junior, averages 6.2 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. The other forward is 5'8 sophomore Aniston Hornet, 12.7 rebounds, 2 assists per game. But you can see in her last two, she's averaging 19.5 per game. And the center is 5'11 sophomore Mara Coots, 9.7.5 rebounds and assists and a half per game. For Hall of Fame 27th year head coach Andy Broughton, 480 wins, 161 losses, assisted by Mara Nelson and Dave Johnson. Cardinals are in white with red numbers, Burros in blue with white numbers, and the opening tip is next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Here at Old National Bank of Carrington, we prefer to be the bank of choice that helps our clients fulfill their dreams, passionately supports our communities, and invest in the growth and development of our team members. Our mission has deep roots and a trusted partner. We invest our time, heart, and expertise so that our clients and communities thrive. Come see us today at Old National Bank from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday on Main Street in Carrington.
The teams being introduced here inside the East Gym for a Saturday. This is a nice crowd, and with weather conditions on the decline big time. In fact, it's going to be hard, I think, for our guy Dennis Freeman to drive the speed limit back from New Salem. I think that's completely out of the question. As you might suspect, Tate had a very colorful comment for my initial comment. So the Cardinals going for 10 in a row. The Burros going for their 8th in 9 games. This is as hot as the Hillsboro program has been in quite some time right now. And you heard Coach Broughton talking about these seniors have been around a while. They know what it's like to build a program. Peyton Olson and Paige Cotton were on a team that was really not good 3 years ago. I went over there and did a game at my former employer. Central Cass beat them 92-23. And so they have turned it completely around. Coach Connell's got a good thing going. And we are just about ready for the opening tip. It'll be contested between Peyton Olson and Mara Coots. By the way, Peyton Olson is playing with a broken finger. She has been playing with a broken finger. They also are one short tonight, and they have been for a while. Mackenzie Potasic broke her foot a month ago, so she hasn't been playing. The opening tip controlled by Carrington. And quickly into the front court, Aniston Hornet misses a layup, and it's rebounded by Olson, who has that left hand taped. You can see that. Here come the Burros, left to right, and it's Olson getting inside. No, but a foul on Mara Coots. And Andy Broughton sticks his right hand out as if to say it's the same thing at the other end. Free throws for Olson on Coots' first foul. That was a problem in Hillsboro. Mara was in foul trouble. Olson's free throw, front rim. She's left-handed. That's a problem when you have a broken finger on your left hand, and she is a 59% free throw shooter. Her second one on the way is good, and it's 1-0 Burros. We've played 15 seconds. Here's Aniston Hornet against a 1v1 defense. It's Harper Coleman in the left wing. Up top for the lone senior in the program, Sienna Top. She'll drive right against Sarre and has it knocked out of bounds. A dump down to Coleman off the inbound. Fake right, go left, and get blocked by Paige Cotton. At the other end, Raina Bettner, the freshman, crosses over. Head of the key now against a 1v1. It's Bettner picked up by Harper Coleman. That tells you the respect that Carrington have for this freshman. On the right side, Abentroth. Dump down, out of bounds, too far for Peyton Olson, and a turnover. 1-0 Burros on the bank forward scoreboard, 54 seconds in. Glad you're with us on the KDAK, the Cardinal YouTube channel, a YouTube exclusive this afternoon. Here is Mara Johnson. Crossing over left, skips it to Harper Coleman. She gets by her defender, gets inside and misses. Rebound Olson. Olson may have gotten a piece of that. She comes the other way, leaves it for Bettner to fire a three. It's short and taken in on the move by Harper Coleman. Here comes the junior down the left side. Coleman is bumped by Bettner, and that's her first. We've played 80 seconds. It's 1-0 Burroughs. For all the greatness of Thursday night, Carrington actually in that game did get off to a slow start. Here's Coleman, blocked by, this time, Paige Cotton. The Burroughs defensively are all over the place early, and I mean that in a good way, blocking everything. Bettner, head of the key, against Harper Coleman. Between the rings, goes right side to Cotton. Here's Olson, kick out left wing. A sorry three may have been blocked by Sienna Top and corralled by Anniston Hornet. Here comes Carrington with Harper Coleman. Down towards Coots, knocked away and stolen by Bettner. Raina Bettner the other way, gets inside and got fouled. She'll shoot two. Well, so far, we talked so much about the Carrington defense. It's the Hillsboro defense that's off to a good start in this one. Anniston Hornet picks up her first foul. Bettner shoots two. She is a 61% free throw shooter, and her first one spins around and falls off. 1-0 Burroughs. Almost 2 minutes in. Second one goes. 2-0 HCV. They played good defense against Carrington the first time as well. You could talk about who wasn't there, but the Burroughs played very well. Here's Mara Johnson getting trapped and leaving for Sienna Top to fire a three, long and wide left. Rebound Coots, and she lost it. Raina Bettner comes out of there with it for the Burroughs. At the other end, a deflected ball to the post, goes out of bounds off of Peyton Olson, a turnover. Cardinal basketball brought to you by Dakota Central. Those are the timeouts, of course. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. And CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Center, compassionate care close to home. Here's Harper Coleman, right side, Sienna Top. Ball fakes, goes down to Coots. Mara works her way in, spins right, goes up, missed but draws the foul. And so Mara to the free throw line in a 2-0 game. The foul is the second on Hillsboro Central Valley and the first on Addison Sorry. Coots, a 54% free throw shooter. Her front end goes. Carrington were not good at the free throw line Tuesday night. They were excellent Thursday night. Second free throw is long. Lane violation on Raina Bettner. So another second shot for Mara Coots. Bettner stepped into the three-point arc too soon. The second one is long again. Rebound, Paige Cotton. Here come the Burroughs from left to right. With Sorage trying to drive past Sienna Top. Leaves for Paige Cotton. Right side, Raina Bettner against Harper Coleman. The freshman gets a high ball screen, drives to the baseline, gets inside, slipped, lost the ball. It goes out of bounds to Carrington. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. We do not have a field goal made yet in the game. The two teams have gone a combined 3 for 6 at the line. And Carrington's down 2-1. Here's Anniston Hornet, guarded by Raina Bettner. Leaves for Mara Johnson. Dribbles with the right, now with the left. Mara downhill, puts it up, no but a foul. The first on Hadley Abentroth, and free throws for Mara Johnson. The sophomore shooting 76% at the free throw line. We'll have a pair here. Takes her customary 3 dribbles, fires, and ties the game at 2. Second one is good, and it's 3-2 Carrington. And now, down the right side, it's Soray trying to drive and leaves for Paige Cotton. Tries to skip it left wing to Abentroth, and then she throws it behind Cotton, but it's recovered by Olson, who throws up a tough shot. Offensive rebound, Cotton. Kick it right side. Abentroth at 18 feet in her bright pink shoes gives it top of the circle, and a reach-in foul on Sienna Top. Her first, team's third. That's the thing with Carrington's defense. If you show them the ball, they're going to reach in and try and get a steal. Raina Bettner about halfway through the opening quarter on the bank forward scoreboard, 3-2. About as cold as it is outside in here. A dump down and a steal by Mara Coots, and she is fouled. And this one will be on Hadley Abendroth, her second, and that's the last one to give. It's her first, so who was the other one on? Somebody has to have 2 fouls for Hillsboro Central Valley. It's either her or Sare. Here's a pick and roll to Coots, and her pass is picked off. It was taken out of there by Sare, but that's the first foul on Abendroth, pardon me. Down to Olsen, she gets trapped, leaves it for Cotton. Wants to drive left, now right. Throws it down to Olsen, who puts it up, missed it short. Rebound Mara Coots for Carrington. Still no field goals in the game. It's 3-2 Cardinals. Mara Johnson down to Coleman. Extra pass Coots. Kick out Hornet. Open 3. Boom! Aniston Hornet with a 3, and Carrington have the first field goal of the game. It's 6-2. And they've scored the last 6 in a foul. Oh my goodness, if it's Coots, it's 2. And that is who it is. Sophie Spitzer will check in for the first time. The 5'11 junior, who is 2 for 6 from the field this year, is in for the foul-stricken Coots. Hillsboro have a hard time getting it in. They finally do. To Cotton and now Bettner. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Dump down, deflected ball stolen by Sienna Top. You can't make that kind of a pass against Carrington's ball pressure. On the right side, Hornet. Johnson, left side, Harper Coleman looking for Spitzer, not there. So Harper drives, goes right side, nearly stolen. It is stolen by Raina Bettner, and she comes down the right side. Across the timeline, the freshman. 2:35 and counting first quarter, bank forward scoreboard, and a near steal. It bounces into the backcourt, might be over and back. No, it's deflected. That sure looked like it was over and back. And 30-second Dactyl timeout is called by Dwayne Connell. We'll take it as well. 2:26 to go in the first. 6-2 Cardinals on this YouTube exclusive.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
It's not the fastest start you've ever seen, but it's 6-2. Carrington leading. Burrows have it, moving left to right. Sare picked up her dribble in a bad spot. Gives it to Raina Bettner, who gets downhill and got fouled by Harper Coleman. And that puts Carrington over the limit. Free throws for Raina Bettner in a 6-2 game. Bettner does not dribble, just fires and misses. Second one rattles home, 6-3. Bettner with 2 of the 3. Hillsboro still does not have a field goal. Cardinals up by 3. Here's Aniston Hornet. Goes to Sienna Top and right side Mara Johnson. Holding, dribbling, finds Spitzer head of the key. Between the circles, a foul on Bettner, and that's her second. That's bad news for Hillsboro Central Valley. It's also the 15th foul, so Aniston Hornet will shoot 2. And in for the first time comes Chloe Tice, a 5'7" sophomore. 12 total points this year as Hornet knocks down the front end. She's got 4 of the 7. Second one, also good. And it's an 8-3 Cardinal advantage on the bank forward scoreboard. Here's Sare, dribbling with the left hand, now with the right. Gets downhill, puts it up, blocked out of bounds by Sienna Top. Cody Thiel checks in, 5'5" sophomore guard, 2.5 points, a rebound and a half per game. Sienna Top is only 5'9", but boy, does she use her length well defensively. Right side, it's Peyton Olson getting around a couple and banks it in. First field goal for Hillsboro Central Valley goes to Olson. It's 9-5. I beg your pardon, 8-5. Here's Hornet, leaving for Spitzer. Left side, Mara Johnson. Sienna Top between the rings. Right side, Hornet, 3 off the front of the rim and taken in by Peyton Olson. She dribbles forward and has it poked free by Sienna Top out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call it off of Olson. Goes to Carrington. Cardinals caught a break there. Harper Coleman's back in for Sienna Top. I mean, that looked pretty clearly to me off Carrington, but nonetheless, 1:15 to go in the first. Here's Johnson. Hornet, left side. Around a ball screen, Aniston. Around another ball screen from Cody Thiel. Thiel pops out. She was open momentarily. Now she's not. She has to give it to Mara Johnson. The sophomore dribbles left, continues a dribble. Down towards Harper Coleman. Double teamed, wraparound feed, knocked out of bounds by Sare, and it stays here with 50.5 to play in the quarter and 10 to shoot. And off the inbound, it is knocked out of bounds by Peyton Olson. 8 to shoot, 48.5 in the quarter. 8-5 Cardinals. Harper Coleman to Johnson, 5 to shoot. Hornet lost it. Cody Thiel to Hornet. Someone's got to shoot it. It's Annie at the buzzer, and it spins off. Rebound Paige Cotton. There's a 3-second difference in the clocks here. Down the right side, Sare holds, gives to Cotton, down to Olson. Tough catch, and she's fouled. She'll shoot a couple. What a messy quarter. Mara Johnson's first foul. What a messy quarter. Peyton Olson's 1 for 2 at the line. Her first one is long. And into the game for the first time, Casey Hong, 5'6" senior guard, 3.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. Mara Coots is back in with the 2 fouls. It's a risk, but you got to do it here. Second free throw, spins out, rebound, deflects to Cody Thiel. Carrington could hold for 1 if they want to, leading 8-5. It's Johnson. Hornet right side. Harper Coleman against a 1v1. Carrington looked like they're holding for 1. It's Coots. Handoff. Johnson a 3, wide right, and out of bounds on an air ball. It goes to the Burros with 4 seconds even to go 94 feet. Here is Sare, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's a quarter. We have played 1, and Carrington lead 8-5 on the Bank Forward scoreboard, and Cardinal basketball will continue in a moment.
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it.
Both teams made 1 field goal in the first quarter. Here we go with the second quarter. Carrington up 8-5, and they come out in a bit of a half-court trap, and Mara Coots gets a steal. We saw this in rugby. Carrington just trying to get the game moving by putting in the trap. Here's Coots. Down to cutting Mara Johnson, who is blocked. Got it back, tries again, and finishes. Mara Johnson with her first field goal, and it's 10-5 Cardinals. Johnson with 4. On the right side, Paige Cotton around a screen, gets downhill, throws it up, throws it in. Paige Cotton's first points, it's 10-7. It took a quarter, but we're heating up a little bit. 7:14 of the second bank forward scoreboard. Down to Coots. Spinning, leaving, Hornet, left side, Harper Coleman. To Cody Thiel, head of the key. Right side, Johnson, down to Coots. Kick out, Hornet, wide open 3. You bet! Aniston Hornet, her second 3, and it's 13-7 Carrington. She's got 8. 6:45 to play in the half. Up top, Soare. Dribbles with the left hand, now with the right. Goes to Megan Mock into the game for the first time. 5'7" freshman. 3 points, 3 boards in 6 games on average. Down to Hong, who gets inside and finishes with the right hand. Casey Hong cuts the lead to 13-9. 6:20 to go in the half. It's Hornet spinning right, gives to Mara Johnson. Mara around a screen, goes to Harper Coleman, who's too strong with it. Put back Hornet. And she's got 10 points of the 15 for the Cardinals. They lead 15-9. Third straight game in double figures for Annie. Skip it right side to Mock. It's Cotton. Deflected ball, and it's stolen by Hornet at the other end. Aniston left alone for another 3. Off the mark this time. That was a heat check. Rebound, Paige Cotton. Here come the Burros, down by 6, 2.5 minutes into the second on the bank forward scoreboard. Top and Spitzer get ready to return for Carrington. 3 alterations coming for the Burros. And a left wing pass is stolen by Mara Johnson. She read that like a book. And here comes Carrington with Cody Thiel down the right side. Throws it out of bounds. In for the Burros, Olsen, Abendroth, and Bettner, and the 2 that we told you about for Carrington. Carrington playing a 2-3 zone. It looks like a half-court trap, but I think it only would be if the ball went into one of the dum-dum areas. It's a 2-3 zone, and you never see Carrington playing a 2-3 zone ever. Left side, Chloe Tice. Bettner. Right side, Hong. Bettner. Tice left wing. There's the trap. Right side, Casey Hong. Gets trapped, finds Bettner. Left side, a near steal. 5 to shoot. Bettner, 3 to shoot. 2 to shoot. Hong, they don't get a shot away. Shot clock violation. Carrington switches it up, goes zone, and they never had a chance. 4:35 until halftime. Carrington by 6. This matches the largest lead, and back in comes Paige Cotton for Casey Hong. Both teams playing around 7 or 8 to this point. We have not yet seen Maya Nice, but that's because I think she played all 4 quarters in the B. Here's a 3 for Coleman. That pops out. Rebound loose. Saved in by Hornet, but saved to Paige Cotton. She throws it the other way to Abendroth. Here's Bettner against Hornet. Carrington in that 2-3, and the ball's out of bounds off Bettner. And right now, I really wish Tate had a mic. He doesn't, because this is not your typical 2-3 zone. It is not packed in as much as you might see. Here's Mara Johnson around the screen. Has her shot blocked. Rebound taken in by Peyton Olsen. And here she comes. Olsen down the lane, puts it up, missed it short. Rebound Harper Coleman. And don't think for 1 minute you're not going to see this zone Monday night against Devils Lake. On the right side, Sienna Top. Mara Johnson down towards Coleman, knocked out of bounds, off Coleman. A turnover with 3:37 to go in the half. It's 15-9. And aside from Anniston Hornet, this game has seen 4 field goals. 4. Only 1 by Carrington, and that was the Mara Johnson bucket. Into the post, Olson gets by Spitzer and lays it home. Olson with 5, 15, 11 cards. Maya Nice now getting ready to check in. Mara Johnson goes and throws the ball out of bounds. A turnover. Anniston Hornet checks out for Maya Nice, and a Dactyl timeout called by Carrington. It's a full. We'll take it as well with 3:10 to play. First half, and the Cardinals up 15-11.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hardworking partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Back to play, Bettner left side. Sare back to Bettner. Right side, Abentroth. Bettner. Sare left side into the corner. A wide open Paige Cotton 3 is long. And the rebound is a tie-up. It goes to Carrington. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from Berkeley Thompson. Also have stats and maybe scores. We'll see. Might have to rely on the college level for scores, including an update on the red-hot North Dakota State University Bison women. They are going for their 20th win today. Harper Coleman is stripped of the basketball. Here comes Cotton the other way to Bettner, left side. Raina Bettner leaves for Paige Cotton. Right side, Sare against this zone. Bettner, left wing. Up top for Cotton. Left wing Bettner. Skip it right side. Sare. Back to Cotton. Here's Bettner. 10 to shoot. Sare, right side 14-footer. Long. It didn't hit rim. 5 to shoot. Bettner down the lane. What a pass to Abentroth for the layup. And it's 15-13. Sienna Top under 2 to go in the first half. Top down the lane traveled. And the Burros can take the lead. Now at halftime in Hillsboro, it was 19-15. We're going to be lucky to get there at this point. Back in comes Anniston Hornet. If not for Annie, Carrington would be in a little trouble here. She's got 10, and Hillsboro Central Valley turn it over. Here's Sophie Spitzer. Cardinals defensively have been just fine. They're just waiting on the offense to come. Here's Mara Johnson against this 1v1. Dribbles right now left. Mara drives all the way and travels. 1:26 to go in the half. Here's Raina Bettner for the Burros. Dribbling right, leaves it for Sare, who almost traveled. Bettner back to Sare, right side. Bettner again. Abentroth for 3 in the lead. Long rebound, Anniston Hornet. And here she comes right to left. Sienna Top. Top holds, spins, finds Johnson. 20 to shoot, 53 in the half. Johnson got bumped. Is that the first foul of the second quarter? It is on anybody. And it's the second on Abentroth. The very first foul of the quarter. Hornet to throw it in, does to Harper Coleman. Left side Spitzer's jumper is long. Rebound out of bounds off Bittner. 27 to shoot. Not sure when the shot clock reset, but all right. Here's Johnson holding. Back cut. Hornet blocked but fouled. And she'll shoot 2. And is that Bettner? It is. It's her 3rd. That's a big foul on Hillsboro's outstanding freshman guard. First free throw for Hornet goes in. She's got 11. And it's 16-13 Carrington. Second one. Rattles around, sits there and falls. 17-13 Cardinals. Final 30 seconds of the half. There's basically no difference in the shot and game clock. Right side Abendroth, into the corner, Cotton. Left side Casey Hong. Right side Abendroth. A deflected ball stolen, nearly. Loose, stolen by Sophie Spitzer. Carrington with 6. With 5, here's Hornet with 3. Mara Johnson, a 3 at the buzzer is off the mark. Offensive rebound put back. Coleman, it doesn't go. And we have reached halftime in Carrington with the score, the Cardinals 17, Hillsboro Central Valley 13. When we come back, a visit from Berkeley Thompson. When Cardinal basketball continues right after this.
On the field, every second counts, and when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements, every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Here with junior Berkeley Thompson, and now you're one of the upperclassmen on the team. How excited are you about this season?
I'm pretty excited. I'm ready to go strong these last 2 years with the girls that I've been playing with since I've been growing up.
What's it been like growing up with this group?
It's been a lot of fun. We do a lot of outside of sports stuff together, so it's a lot of fun playing together too.
You're one of the old gals, so to speak, on the team. So what does leadership look like to you?
Just pass down confidence. We need a lot of confidence on the court.
Last year's state tournament, what's the goals for this year?
Make it to state. That's about it.
And that is Berkeley Thompson.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward in Carrington. At Bank Forward, we have everything you get from a big bank, but we're small enough to give you exceptional service. Make the switch and let us show you the Bank Forward difference. Call 652-2852 or visit bankforward.com today. Putting the customer first since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Reach your summit with Kyle Smith and his staff at Summit Physical Therapy in Carrington. Serving the area since 1997, we offer treatment for pain relief, vertigo, wound care, sports and work injuries, as well as post-op and neurological rehab. Summit Physical Therapy has certified providers in dry needling, Raston, and myofascial cupping. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and in most cases, no referral required. Call us at 652-7179 to schedule an appointment today.
It's the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. Central City H2O Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. Visit centralcityh2o.com or call 701-652-2141. Well, if not for Anniston Hornet, Carrington would be in a lot of trouble. Instead, they lead 17-13 at the break, and here's how we got there. For Carrington, Hornet has 12, Mara Johnson has 4, Mara Coots has 1. For the Burrows, 5 for Peyton Olson, 2 each for Hadley Abendroth, Paige Cotton, Raina Bettner, and Casey Hong. 1 tie, 1 lead change, largest lead for Hillsboro 2-0, largest lead Carrington 15-9. Some other scores today in Class B, Langdon Area Munich has beaten Drayton Valley Edinburgh 61-50. Central McLean leads Surrey 19-14 after 1. And a good Hatton Northwood team leading North Prairie 43-37 in the 4th. Also want to let you know, coming up in about 35 minutes on Thunder Country 98.3 and on the Jamestown 107.1 Sports YouTube channel, number 2 Benson County and number 4, Lemoore Litchville Marion. And Mark McKenzie has that one for you on 98.3 and on YouTube from Jerry Meyer Arena in Jamestown. Other scores, let's just see if there's anything really to talk about. Not a whole heck of a lot, to be honest. 4 wins Minnewacan boys in the region, lead Mayport CG 41-31. Congratulations to Indians head coach Rick Smith. Picked up his 500th win an evening ago. And you cannot find a person in North Dakota who has a bad thing to say about Rick Smith, because that's just who he is. He's a great guy, has a great program. I think they have a real chance to win the state championship this year with Morel Dang and company, and I talk them up. We're there a week from Thursday to see it firsthand on Fort Totten, as Carrington will face 4 wins Minnewacan. Speaking of which, Carrington boys have 2 games at home this week. They're both YouTube exclusives. Tuesday night at home against New Salem Almont, 6:45 airtime. Thursday night, 6:45 airtime against the Lisbon Broncos. Both are YouTube exclusive. I'll have the call Tuesday. Kyle Hewitt will have the call on Thursday. Here, 17-13 Cardinals at the break. In fact, let us indeed check in on the NDSU women's basketball team. They have defeated Oral Roberts 93-72. That's 20 wins already for Jory Collins' team. We're not out of January yet. 20-2. The 2 losses, by the way, one is to Gonzaga, and the other one is to Nebraska. If they get to the Summit League final and lose to SDSU, they're probably still in. Nonetheless, great win today for the Bison. And that is the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. When we come back, second half action. Cardinals lead by 4. on the I3G Sports Network.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the acute care clinic.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Second half just about ready to go here in the Central City. Cardinals leading 17-13. BJ Walters with you. Tate Wolski is running the cameras for us. And Burrows have it to begin the second half. Here we go with Raina Bettner. Carrington in a 2-3 zone. Right side, here's Bettner, head of the key, left wing, Abendroth. Into the corner, Cotton, back to Abendroth. Bettner, high post feed, kick out. Bettner again. Right side, 12 to shoot. And a left side pass, now a drive by Abendroth and an air ball, and it's out of bounds to Carrington. Part of this playing zone, I'm sure, is, third game in 5 days. But part of it is you have length. You can play zone if you have length. Here's Harper Coleman up top. Carrington working the offense. Sienna top with it. Around to Mara Coots screen. Stops, goes right side, Hornet. Down towards Coots, who puts it up and got it blocked. Rebound out of bounds to the Burrows. So we begin the second half the same way we ended the first half, with a couple of good defensive possessions. And now Carrington, trying to get the game moving, will press on the right side. Sare. Into the corner. A three for Cotton is long. Rebound loose and controlled by Hornet. Aniston the other way for the Cardinals across the logo. Mara Johnson. Give and go. Mara is fouled by Abendroth, her third. First of the third quarter. Baseline inbound. Hornet to Coots. Here's Sienna top. In the corner, Mara Johnson left alone for three. It's good! Mara Johnson with a three, and the Cardinals have their largest lead at 20-13, and then stepping out of bounds was Olsen. A turnover. Cardinal basketball brought to you by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. Cardinals with the ball in their largest lead. Johnson drives left, puts up a floater, missed it. Rebound Coots, back up short. Rebound loose, controlled by Johnson, deflected out of bounds by the Burros. Carrington's picking it up a little bit on Hillsboro Central Valley here. Hornet to throw it in. Does to Sienna Top. Johnson, left wing, Coleman. And Coleman nearly lost it, did lose it, and then took it back. Harper gets inside, finishes and draws the foul. Harper Coleman a chance at a three-point play. And Carrington has scored 7 in a row. The second foul on Paige Cotton. Coleman trying to complete the three-point play. She cannot. Rebound Hornet, blocked. And blocked out of bounds, it'll stay at this end. Coleman 67% at the line, but could not complete that one. Hornet to throw it in. Mara Johnson has it. Back to Anniston Hornet against the freshman Bettner. Johnson down to Coots. Works her way in. Puts it up short. Rebound loose. And it's taken out of there by Olsen. Here comes Bettner the other way. Her pass is picked off by Mara Johnson. At the other end, there's nobody behind Anniston Hornet, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2 more. She's 4 for 4 today at the line. She'll get more chances here as she is fouled by Peyton Olsen, her first. Team's third. First free throw goes for Hornet, who has 13, to match Hillsboro's output. 23-13 Carrington. Second one, and now she's outscored them. 24-13. Sophie Spitzer in for Mara Coots. Here's Bettner into the middle against this zone. Left side Olsen starts a drive, spins, goes to Sare, up top Bettner. She crosses over left, picks up her dribble, throws it right side to Paige Cotton, who lost the ball, a steal. Sienna Top to the other end, will lay it up and off the mark. Hornet the offensive rebound. Kick out Johnson. Here's Spitzer. Top. Coleman back to Top. In the lane, one dribble, kick out, Spitzer. Johnson. Hornet, left side. Sienna Top has it again. Gets a screen, and it's a moving one. Sophie Spitzer's first foul. First foul called on Carrington since the opening quarter. And Cody Thiel checks back in. Anniston Hornet has 14. Leading by 1. Dribbling with the right hand is Sare. Left side, Bettner. She starts a drive. Raina Bettner into the lane, has her pass picked off by Mara Johnson. And then Bettner just committed her 4th. That is a real bad foul for Hillsboro Central Valley, and Casey Hong has to come get Bettner. Mara Coots back in for Sophie Spitzer. That's just a real bad foul by Raina Bettner. Unnecessary, 70 feet from the basket. Just not what you want if you're Dwayne Connell. Here's Mara Johnson. Dribbling with the left hand, now with the right, now with the left again. Drive and kick to Hornet. Harper Coleman, right side. Cody Thiel back for Coleman. Johnson holding around a couple of screens. Mara to the elbow with a jumper. There goes Mara Johnson with 9, and Carrington's lead is 26-13. On the right side, Peyton Olsen. Cross-court feed. Abendroth drives in and got fouled. She'll shoot 2. She is a 47% free throw shooter. Harper Coleman's second foul. 3:58 to go in the third. The free throw spins off. Bank Forward scoreboard reading Carrington 26, Hillsboro Central Valley 13. Sienna Top back in for Anniston Hornet, who is easily the leading scorer in this game. Second free throw, long, rebound Mara Johnson. Burros have been shut out in this quarter, and right now it's an 11-0 run going back to the first half. Johnson, Top, right side against Hong. Gives to Harper Coleman against Paige Cotton. Here's Cody Thiel around the screen. Gets downhill. Cody blocked. And apparently a Burrow who was out of bounds had not reestablished when they touched the ball. The shot clock should not reset. It is at 12. That's correct with 3:35 to play in the third. A deep inbounds to Coleman. 8 to shoot for Carrington. Mara Johnson. Johnson with 5. Johnson with 3. Pick and roll. Coots kick out top. Wide open 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Harper Coleman. And then she is stripped of the basketball. Timeout Hillsboro Central Valley. A Dactyl timeout with 3:15 of the third. And the Cardinals up 26-13. Cardinal basketball will continue right after this.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Cardinals up 26-13 in the third quarter. They've won the quarter 9-0. Sorry, against what looks like a 1v1. Really good defense by Cody Thiel. It'll be a sideline inbound. Sorry. Right side, Casey Hong. Back to Sorry. Left side, Abendroth. Skip it, right wing, Hong. Abendroth again against this zone. Inside Olsen, kick out Cotton. Shot clock violation. Boy, Dwayne Connell's not going to be happy about that because you call a timeout and then you get a shot clock violation. That's not going to make him a happy head coach. Here's Aniston Hornet. In the corner, Thiel back for Hornet. Top, Coots. Dribbles left, shuffles it off to top. Here's Hornet. Driving left, Aniston spins back right. Sienna Top, 12 to shoot. Here's Top. Left side, Coleman, 8 to shoot. Down to Coots. Spinning left, puts it up, puts it off the glass. Rebound down to the Burrows. Olsen, right side. Sorry, against his zone. Left side, Olsen. Driving right. Olsen is fouled by Sienna Top. Her second. Team's third. Cody Thiel and Mara Johnson return. Maya Nice and Mara Johnson return for Cody Thiel and Harper Coleman. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. It's 26-13 Cardinals. Deep inbounds to Cotton. In the middle, Olsen travels. A turnover. Burrows still haven't scored this quarter. It was 17-13 at the main break. It's now 26-13. Hornet dribbles left. Gives to Sienna Top. Right wing Maya Nice. Dribbles left. Finds Coots at 26 feet. Coots to a cutting Hornet. Kick out. Johnson, a three. It's good. Mara Johnson, another three. She's into double figures. And the Cardinals lead 29-13. 12 for Mara Johnson, 14 for Aniston Hornet. To be fair, after that, you don't need a whole lot. Driving in, Megan Mock spins, fires, and can't hit. Rebound, Mara Johnson. She's triple team. Timeout, Andy Broughton. He had to. Mara Johnson was in jail on the baseline, and it'll be a Dactyl timeout with 1:17. Pardon me. Left in the third, and the Cardinals up 29-13.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Back to play. Anniston Hornet dribbling right. Back cut. Deflected ball. Going for Sienna Top. It's stolen by Peyton Olson. She fires it up ahead. Here comes Paige Cotton. Stops. Pops. Can't drop. Rebound loose. Controlled by Johnson again, and she's fouled by Peyton Olson, her second. Team's fifth, and so Johnson will walk to the other end and shoot two. Again, want to let you know, when our game is done, Thunder Country 98.3 has Benson County, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion. And if you'd like to watch it, it's on the Jamestown 107.1 Sports YouTube channel. First free throw for Mara. Mark McKenzie has the call. The free throw is good. Mara Johnson has 13. And it's 30-13. Second one is also good. 31-13 Carrington. Here is Olson. Stops and kicks it right side. Sare against this zone that has really flummoxed the Burros. Left side, it's Cotton. Right side, open jumper, goes in. Megan Mock with the jumper. It's 31-15. Johnson. There's no difference between the clocks, really. Actually, I think there's less time on the game than the shot, just barely. So the shot clock could be dark. Here's Top for Johnson. 8 to shoot. Here's a fake handoff. Coots downhill, kick out. Maya Nice, a three. It's off the front of the rim, and that's the third quarter. An excellent quarter for Carrington. They win it 14-2. And so at the end of 3 on the Bank Forward scoreboard, Cardinals 31, Hillsboro Central Valley 15.
Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
Running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
Cardinal ball to begin the fourth quarter. Mara Johnson, Raina Bettner's back in with her 4 fouls. It's skipped to the corner for Nice. Now a half-court trap implemented by the Burros. Hornet, Johnson. Down to Coots, spinning, kicking, Maya Nice into the corner. Harper Coleman, open 15-footer, and she's got it. Harper Coleman with the jumper. She's got 4, and the Cardinal lead is 33-15. Raina Bettner. Left side, Malk. Back to Bettner. Left side, Malk. Olsen. Bettner right side. Down to Olsen. Kick out left wing. A three for Malk is long. Backside rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Mara Johnson. It'll stay here. Hatton Northwood has defeated North Prairie 47-43. Good game. That's a Hatton Northwood team that could definitely get to Minot out of Region 2. Here's a drive by Paige Cotton and an air ball that goes out of bounds to Carrington. A minute into the fourth, Bank Forward scoreboard. 4 wins Minnewacan boys now leading Mayport CG 55-54 with 2 minutes left. Wow. Here's Maya Nice. And a timeout is called by Andy Broughton as Nice had herself caught in a do not enter zone. Andy's got to bail her out a little bit there. And so with 6:46 to go and Carrington up by 18. It's a Dactyl timeout.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
Cardinals resume their possession after the timeout. It's Harper Coleman. Mara Johnson around a screen, 15 to shoot, pick and roll, knocked out of bounds by Olsen. Tell you what, Peyton Olsen, speaking of using length, Peyton Olsen uses her length very, very well. Nice, left side, Coleman down towards Hornet, who pops from 12 and hits, and Aniston Hornet is having another big game. She's got 16, and the Carrington lead is 20 at 35-15, and taking a spill and being called for the foul is Maya Nice. Her first team's first of the fourth quarter. Back in Sienna Top, back in Cody Thiel. Carrington 35, Hillsboro Central Valley 15. On the left side, Mock to Olsen. Peyton Olsen back to Mock. Her three is short. Rebound Bettner from 17. Rattles it out. Rebound Harper Coleman. And she's tied up. It'll stay at this end with 6:05 to play. Cardinals closing in on their 10th straight win. 2 straight seasons now with double-digit win streaks if this holds. And a 3-0 week if it holds. Bettner against Cody Thiel. Bettner is trapped and throws it right side to Mock. Megan Mock into the middle. Kick out. Bettner, a three, is off the front of the rim. Rebound Mara Johnson. Here's Carrington with it up by 20. Johnson. Hesitation dribble. Now dribbles with the left hand. Finds Mara Coots. Right side, Cody Thiel. Spins. Finds Sienna Top at the head of the key. Left side to Johnson. She'll drive left. Mara Johnson to the 10. Puts it up and in. Mara Johnson with 18. And Carrington's lead is 22 at 37-15. Raina Bettner down the right side. Lost it. Loose basketball on the floor. And nobody's coming out of there with it. Finally, Mara Coots does. You know, we just had a discussion about tie balls the other night as Johnson has called for a travel. And now we see one that could have been a tie ball about 3 different times, and it did not get called. So it's just a day-to-day thing. 5 minutes left. Burrows bring back Casey Hong and Chloe Tice. Cardinals bring back Sophie Spitzer and Aniston Hornet. Here's Raina Bettner. 4:50 to play. Bettner tries to split a double, can't, and the ball's deflected out of bounds by Harper Coleman. Cardinals by 22, 4:47 to play. On the bank forward scoreboard, Carrington's going to 12-3, 9-1 in the region. Left side, Bettner. Also in, or no, Paige Cotton was already in, as Bettner buries a three for her first field goal of the game. And it's 37-18. She's got 5. Coleman, left side, drives the baseline, rips through, finds Spitzer. Sophie leaves for Hornet. 4:15 to play, Carrington by 19. Aniston, left side, Harper Coleman. Drives the lane, Coleman puts it up, puts it in. Harper Coleman with the layup, and Carrington back up by 21. She's got 6 all since halftime. Now Bettner harassed by Cody Thiel and fouled by Cody Thiel. Her first, team second. Tate, you got me interested now. It looks like Four Winds Minnewacan may hold on against Mayport CG. It's 58-54. Mara Johnson back in. Mara Coots back in. Driving in is Olsen. Lot of contact, nothing called. Right side, jumper short. Rebound deflects out to Sienna Top. Whoa, Casey Hong takes a spill. Non-contact. She's okay. Here's Top, stopping, leaving. Hornet, 3, short. Rebound, Harper Coleman. She wants to go back inside, and she got it blocked. Hornet, kick out, Mara Johnson. Carrington got a third crack at the whip. Johnson, right side, backdoor cut. Hornet will lay it up and in. What a beautiful play, and Carrington leads 41-18. Aniston Hornet with 20 again. And Carrington by 23. Bettner knocked out of bounds by Mara Johnson. Maya Nice and Sophie Spitzer back in. The Burros bring back Hadley Abentroth and Addison Sare. Off the inbound, a steal. Sienna Top has it. Here she comes with 3 minutes left. Top, right side, Maya Nice gets to the baseline and then gets cut off. Here's Hornet. Dribbling left and leaving for Mara Johnson. The sophomore wants to run clock as Carrington's rolling. Dribbles right, leaves for Spitzer. Left side, Sienna Top, down to Hornet, who spins and kicks to Johnson for an open 3. It's good! Mara Johnson a 3. And Carrington lead by 26. 17 for Mara. Here's Bettner. 2:15 left. The Colemans getting ready to check in. Kari and Jordan. And a steal. Maya Nice comes away with it and then travels. That'll get Jordan Coleman into the game. 5'5", 8th grade guard, and Kari Coleman into the game, 5'7", 8th grade forward. It's Coleman, Top, Nice, and Spitzer for Carrington. Leading by 26 with 2 minutes to go. Bettner drives left, throws up a wild shot that doesn't go. Olsen is tied up on the rebound by Maya Nice, and it goes to Carrington. The fewest points Carrington have given up this season is 23 to Northern Cass. It's going to take some doing for Hillsboro to get to that number. By the way, that was also a Saturday game. Carrington's defense on Saturday brings it. Oh, Sienna Top gets a face full of jersey as she ran into Peyton Olsen, who's called for her third foul. First team foul of the fourth quarter. And now, Berkeley Thompson, our halftime guest, checks in. 5'7" junior forward. And she's in for Sienna Top. Here is Jordan Coleman. Jordan dribbling left, spinning back right. Leaves for Maya Nice. Here's Kari Coleman. Looking and finds Jordan. 90 seconds left. Jordan gets trapped, finds Kari. Down towards Spitzer. stops and has her shot blocked out of bounds. 13 to shoot. Ball's thrown in towards Spitzer, but stolen. A steal for the Burros, and up ahead, Bettner lays it up and in. Raina Bettner with 7. 5 this half. 44-20 with a minute left. Just over a minute. Jordan Coleman gets doubled. Remember, she hit a 3 in Fessenden. Here's Berkeley Thompson, trapped. Steal. Here comes Raina Bettner the other way. Bettner all the way in, misses short with the shot, and a held ball on the rebound will keep it with the Burros. Carrington just got a held ball. Why are they giving it to the Cardinals? All right, whatever. Yeah, and the officials have caught this. It should definitely be Burros basketball. There's no questions asked about this. It's Hillsboro's ball. And now the other two officials are going to. It's definitely Hillsboro's ball, isn't it? It should be. And it is. Well done by the officiating crew from the Devil's Lake chapter. Bettner against Maya Nice with 45 seconds left. Bettner at 3. It's good. And so Raina Bettner ends up with 10 points. It's 44-23. And actually, it's a 7-0 run for the Burros. Maya Nice, kick out, Berkeley Thompson. Kari Coleman, final meaningful possession of the night for Carrington. Coleman, Spitzer, right side Thompson, corner Nice. Maya Nice with 8 to shoot and 12 in the game. Nice, dribbling left, travels. Well, Carrington had a better offensive second half. They scored 27 points. And they've got their 10th straight win. Bettner around a screen, will drive in, put it up, miss it short. The putback by Olsen doesn't go. And Carrington have a 10-game winning streak. They win it by a final count of 44-23 this afternoon in the East Gym. And our post-game report is next when Cardinal basketball continues right after this.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High-Guard, Cool-Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devil's Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devil's Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Cardinals get the win 44-23 this afternoon over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Cardinals dominated defensively again. This game is not going to hurt their defensive averages one bit as they win it 44-23 over the Burros. Let's give you the game totals. Aniston Hornet, another outstanding game. She's averaging 20 a game over her last 3 now. She had 20 today, 17 for Mara Johnson, 6 for Harper Coleman, 1 for Mara Coots. For Hillsboro Central Valley, 10 from Raina Bettner, 8 in garbage time, as they used to say. 5 for Peyton Olson, then 2 each for Hadley Aventroth, Paige Cotton, Megan Mock, and Casey Hong. 1 tie, 1 lead change, 2-0. Hillsboro's biggest lead, Carrington's biggest lead, 44-18. And so Carrington improves to 12-3 overall. They're 9-1 in Region 2A play. Hillsboro Central Valley 9-8 overall. They're 4-6 in Region 2A play. Cardinals are back in action Monday night at the Devils Lake Sports Center, taking on the Devils Lake Firebirds in a big, big game for positioning in the region. And we hope that you can join us for that. 6:45 airtime on radio only, KDAK, the Cardinal. Now, right now, one final invitation. Right now, he's just started on Thunder Country 98.3. Benson County, Lemoore, Litchville, Marion from Jerry Meyer Arena. You can also watch it on the Jamestown 107.1 Sports YouTube channel. Our great thanks to everybody here in Carrington. Superintendent Janelle Helm, Athletics Director Carla Michelson, and High School Principal Connor Weber. Now, speaking on behalf of all of them and our entire KDAK, the Cardinal crew, including Tate Wolski, my name is BJ Walters. Cardinals have a 10-game winning streak for the second consecutive season. That after defeating the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros by a final count of 44-23. Thanks so much for joining us, and good afternoon from the East Gymnasium.
Carrington Cardinal basketball has been brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. The proceeding has been a presentation of I3G Media Sports on 1600 100.1 The Cardinal.